Explorer. I wonder what happens if you just play guns as Explorer. Let's find out. Hey Phlegmatic. Hey Vixie, hey Cody. You get less stuff from enemies? Yeah. That doesn't mean you don't want to kill them though. What is this Sunhaven I am announcementing about? Apparently it releases in the afternoon. I think it might currently be the afternoon, I'm not sure. Exciting times though. Is Sunhaven the Stardew Valley killer that we've been waiting for? Communism. Wow, I really didn't get much money that wave. Angel Chaotic. Hey, I don't like change. Life is treating me all right. I have no particular complaints about the day, it's been pretty good so far. I'm glad you're enjoying that, Esrob. I want a turret. If all it does is like shoot trees sometimes, do I want it? I don't know. Let's get rid of this pistol. Pistols are kind of terrible. Maybe I do want a turret. Let's get rid of this revolver too and just have SMGs and a couple of shredders. Alright. You know, one signed by me, writing with my mouth. Tell you what, if you ever bring a copy of my book to like a convention I'm at or something like that, and a pen, and find me and I'm not busy, I'll do that for you. When's a good time to start buying luck? I think as soon as you deal enough damage to clear the waves. It kind of depends on your exact character, how your difficulty spikes work, but I think for most characters, it's like you have to buy weapons for the first 3 waves or something, and then after that, you're good for a while. You can think about grabbing some other stuff like luck. It is a very early tools. I'm not sure I can really use it for anything though, unfortunately. I'm just dead. Okay. Maybe I just need to never take bait on this character or something. I don't fucking know. Let's try one more attempt. With guns again. This character is so weird. There are many Jorbs vid explaining this game yet. No, I want to do a good job of explaining the game. Something I'm realizing about myself is when I want to do a good job of explaining game, I just kind of like never release my explanation of the game because, I mean, you never get to a point where you know everything, you know? So, so probably at some point I will actually have to release some sort of video on that. But honestly, at the moment, there are a few other things going on in my life anyway, so I've had plenty of other stuff to keep me busy and haven't gotten around to that. Any progression between runs? There are unlocks, but there's no like roguelite meta progression type stuff. Give me a sweet gun to lock. Come on. Alright. I think you're able to figure out based on just watching. It's pretty readable as a viewer. There are a good number of hidden mechanics that you won't see, unfortunately. But it is pretty readable. You can tell that I'm walking around shooting a gun and things, right? Like, that is a lot of the game. Tax return day, currently in queue to log in and see if you get a lot of your money back or if you owe them a fortune. They've made it so hard for me to do taxes last little while. They like gave me a number to file online but didn't tell me they'd given me a number to file online. And then I like filed my tax return without the number and they didn't accept it, and then I like had to drive to a place to work out why, and then they were like, oh, by the way, you could have driven to a place that's way closer to you. We just like said that it was closed, but it actually isn't. And I was like, what the fuck? And then they were like, yeah, we just need to give you this number. And I was like, oh. Anyway. Fuck taxes. This was a lot of work to do to pay for my fraction of the missile that's going to be bought with my money. There's an early triangle of power, which I'm very happy to take. Taxes in Denmark very easy, thankfully. Yeah. I'm jealous. You want to win with cyborgs, you never have to play the character again, it's just not interesting to you. The way I'm trying to convince myself that Cyborg is interesting is I'm trying to convince myself that every character, like, has a correct way to prioritize different items and stats, and it's interesting to work out exactly what those are for Cyborg. But I mean, mostly the character isn't very interesting, let's be real. I'll take a weird ghost. This is exciting. I'll take lifesteal for my weird ghost. I am not going to take bait. I was looking on their social media page to see if they had any announcement about what time of day 1.0 would release today. And I saw that they had advertised sundown on it, and that it was like a Vampire Survivors Brotato sort of thing. But I didn't look into it at all. I already have a Vampire Survivors-like game and a Brotato-like game. They're called Vampire Survivors and Brotato. So, didn't feel the need. I will take 3% crit chance, why not? Let's roll once. More crit chance? Okay. I like what Cyborg is trying to do, I just don't... This doesn't feel fun to play. I'm not entirely sure what Cyborg is trying to do. Die? Cyborg trying to die? I mean... Trying to have guns and engineering, but... I'm not convinced. Am I done with Soulstone the Survivors then as well? I haven't played that for a while. Perhaps I will return to it. It's pretty likely that I return to it offline if I do, to be honest. Game's not bad at all. Hail the sign! So I've spent kind of all of my money on damage, and I am not close. Not close to clearing this wave. I also didn't die, so that's good. I did die. Incredible. Incredible. I wanted the other tree. Okay, I don't think guns are it. I mean, should I do one more and just like actually not die? Let's try one more time. It should be fine. It's just yeah, it should be fine. The weapon attribute preference for the shop is nice. It makes it hard to feel like there's any point to pivots. Yep. Yeah, it really makes it feel like you just pick one thing and then do it. I agree. Although I'm not sure that that's necessarily a bad thing. If we want ghost weapons this time. Conceptually, it should be okay, in the same way that it's like good on loud, because there are extra enemies to kill. Although I have less damage instead of more damage, so maybe it isn't good. It does kind of seem like it might just be terrible. Anyway, let's sell that. Exciting stuff. Famous as 6 Noble TFT streamer says transitioning to different strats is a bad idea. Checks out. Am I the famous Noble 6 TFT streamer? Those were the good old days. Okay, so this is terrible. This is like not a good choice. I'm not very surprised by this, but, you know, I will acknowledge it. My weapons are so bad that with a lumberjack shirt, I still can't kill the trees. That's like, that's how you know this is bad. Nice, Joel. This is really bad. I guess I could just concede the run. That was a horde wave? Yeah, that was wave 5. So almost. As Lumberjack there are, or Explorer, this character is actually called Explorer. As Explorer, there are extra enemies spawning. It's kind of like every wave's a horde wave, if you think about it. I really like the part of playing this game that's like the disaster movies, where the earthquake almost takes out the runway that the plane is taking off from before the plane takes off. That's kind of sweet. Last thanks for the 5 months and the pug thief. Thanks for the 5 months. Why would you steal a pug? Or are you a pug who is a thief? Yeah, true. Glad you got there eventually. Whoa, do those projectiles have a range? No. I saw one of them expire. Huh. Weird. Despawned, maybe? Is that a thing? Is that a thing that they do? Hey, hey, what? Look at all these stats! It's working. And this is wave 9. And we got a bandana. This is actually, like, kind of possibly real. Oh, I went the wrong way. I done fucked up. How many more enemies are there for this character? I thought it was like 25%. I think I'm wrong. I think it is more than that. That's only 25% more enemies. What the fuck? I find that hard to believe. So this is how you play Explorer. I mean, no, this is really, really bad and not the correct solution. But I, like, might win doing it, so I don't know. I didn't win doing it. Oh, the dodges! Doing it. Alright, cool. Against the Storm has Twitch integration now. That's cool. I got that done pretty quick. They sent me a questionnaire about that like a month ago. Okay. So no guns, no ghost weapons. Wait a second. We didn't actually establish that guns didn't work. I just tried building ghost weapons instead of guns for some reason. Let's try guns again. Sure. Explorer is one of the characters you have no idea how to play. I think you play it a lot like you play Pacifist, honestly. I don't think you play it like this, but I haven't really tried playing it like this, like not for real, so I'm down to try playing like this and see how it actually feels. I just need to not die to taking bait this time. God damn. Why? Why is it so hard? Maybe gun explosive is the way, so you can use planks to help out. You're trying to find a way for me to play planks. I don't know about that. Damn it. I will take 2 ranged damage. I will do that. What does Explorer do? Seems to die a lot. Has a bigger map, runs around and kills trees on it. So Explorer effectively starts with 13 of the tree item, which means all you need for any character to feel like Explorer is to get like a little bit lucky at the start. That's not unreasonable, right? Just find 13 of them. And then buy them all. Oh, and the map is bigger. Okay. I didn't think this all the way through, I guess. Maybe ask Rack. I think I should be taking 15 mets when I pick up a crate. Alright, let's do it then. Because I should get like 2 of those per wave. I just didn't really want the minus 1% speed. I think it's actually kind of a big deal. But, yeah. I'm sure it'll pay for itself soon enough. Not totally terrible. You can understand why I ignore bags, because speed is the best stat in the game. And it has minus speed on it. Kind of. That's kind of the answer. I'm the best stat in the game? Oh. Thank you. What do you think the best stat is? I think it might be literacy rate. Life expectancy? Life expectancy's gotta be up there. Number of dogs pet per day. Sounds pretty good. Poops per square mile. Where does the US rank in poops per square mile? Honestly, not really interested in statistics that don't favor the US. And quality of sleep solid. Length of commute. Average length of commute. I could imagine average length of commute telling you a lot about quality of life of the country. I don't think they're giving California the shit, Zatharax. Every man, woman, and child is a pope. That's cool. Wait, does that make me a pope? do you think the streamer to Pope, like, career pipeline is like? Do you think there's a lot facilitating that career transition? Oh, what about Cassidy Pope? Isn't there like an Oliver Pope or something? Ollie Pope? Is he... I think he's an English cricket player. Maybe. It sounds plausible to me. Alright, so England has at least one Pope. Kind of embarrassing how much more damage the Shredders are doing than the SMGs that I'm buying right now. It's okay, the SMGs will catch up somehow. I'm not really sure how. Nick Pope is an English goalkeeper. Wow, so England actually has two popes? England really has not gotten along well with the traditional church over its history, has it? In the Discordian religion, all humans are popes and some cabbages. This leads to amusing wars of excommunicating and recommunicating people. I think I would prefer to be a cabbage than a pope. It just sounds like a very relaxed life. Seems kind of fine. Oh. Wonder how much worse this gets and how quickly. That would have been another really good way to die. I wonder how much worse this gets and how quickly. Game over. I'm kind of disappointed that that didn't happen. Probably not. Rip and Tear is weird. If you can get 5 of them, I think it's actually pretty good. Seems kind of hard to get 5 of them, though. An elite will appear on wave 11. You looked at Some Haven's Steam page and there is a cat girl. You already love her. I think you can play as a cat girl. Probably. Play as a cat girl. I'm not opposed. I don't remember who I played as the first time. I wonder if there is a potato character for Sunhaven. There might not be. I feel like a lot of games don't have potatoes in character creation yet. Potatoes are a relatively new thing in like gaming culture, so developers are still catching up. Sure almost killed that elite. I'll check back in another 15 minutes and see if it's died of its wounds. Okay. Yup. You do get a lot of stuff from the things, don't you? You know, stuff from the things. Oh? Do I take bait again? Every other time I've done so, it has killed me instantly. But this time I have a nuclear launcher. Surely this time it will work. Alright, there we go. You're working your way through the top row of potatoes and you feel like you just win by surviving rather than killing. I think, as I've played more, I've gotten better and better at working out how to optimize my economy and how to buy the best items for dealing damage. And it's gotten much more common for me to kill everything. But I think when I was starting out, I didn't know quite as much about like which weapons were best and stuff like that. So that was much less common. Did I just get 6 crates? How? How can you get 6 crates in one wave? Doesn't even make any sense. Weird alien plus bait. What do you think? Okay, maybe not this time. Wait. What? Oh, I started with 1 HP. I forgot. What a gamer. SMG is kind of nice for killing all the trees, I guess. Doesn't feel like it does much more than that. I guess I have 2 of them. Yeah, I didn't know that. Sure. I wonder if bait or weird ghost has killed me more. I don't think I've died many times from weird ghost. Like, I think if you did a control F in my spreadsheet, you would see bait written a lot of times and weird ghost written like twice. Probably. So like, this works completely fine, I don't know. So it turns out that the secret to winning as Explorer is like, don't buy bait and then walk into all of the bullets. Maybe I shouldn't assume that I won the run yet, but it feels pretty won. Baby with Ann Baird. Forgot you had blood donation last time you picked up Weird Ghost. I still haven't died that way. But I'm sure I can manage to someday. I'm a multifaceted and capable human being. Someday, call me Ishmael. Someday. Just not yet. What if I simply skipped every single item that I was offered? Another bag has gained me 915 materials. I guess I should pick those up when they're offered to me. That's fine. Whatever. You dig my streams? They are top tier entertainment for you. Why, thank you. I was trying to think of like some other top tier entertainment to compare myself to, but honestly, it's all shit. Like my channel's just better than it all. I guess Breaking Bad was okay. You especially like Snarky Jorbs? I think liking Snarky Jorbs is helpful for enjoying my content. I was doing like interview prep basically today. Doing some publicity for the book. And I was thinking about what I do about viewers who want a different thing on the channel from what I want. So like, viewers who want to watch me play Slay the Spire and get irritable when I don't. Jorbs, when will you play Slay the Spire, etc. And I think there was a time in my career where I like cared about that. I was like, oh, people want to see Slay the Spire, I should play some Slay the Spire today. But I realized that nowadays I'm not even sure I tell them to fuck off. I just like think in my head, oh, fuck off. I think it's like too much energy to actually tell them to, you know. Anyway, it's a good vibe. Maturity. And maturing as a streamer. That's, I think, important. I think one of the first things you have to do as a streamer is mature if you want to someday become the Pope. There's that, and then eventually probably converting to Catholicism. But, I don't know. I think I'll wait on that. Shit seems kind of made up. Alright. Sure, why not take a bait on an elite wave? One step at a time. Why not take 2 baits on an elite wave? Why not take 3 baits on an elite wave? Oh my god. Alright. I'm making some decisions. Where's the rest of them? Hello? So what I'm gonna do when I win this round is I'm gonna make notes on my spreadsheet, like how to beat Explorer. And my note is gonna be, you can just go guns as long as you don't do anything stupid. It works just fine. And I would like you all to like go along with that and not mention that I just bought 3 copies of bait on a wave where there was absolutely no reason for me to do that, you know? We can just let that be lost to time. Nobody needs to remember that that happened. You've been sleeping with Jorbs for 6+ years at this point. Sorry, what? Hey, Armatron Zone! I am doing well. Positive Iona. Having fun and losing the run is half winning. I have to decide when I, like, stop doing silly things in Brotato. I'd like to win, like, 10 in a row. Like, come on, that can't be that hard. But in order to do that, I feel a little bit like I'm going to have to think and play well. And I'm not sure that's why I'm here. I wonder if you have to think and play well to be the Pope. You know what's interesting? I feel like a lot of people, as a stupid aspiration, have like, I want to be president. But I can't be the president because I am not a natural-born US citizen. Unless the like law changes, but I'm not holding out hope for that. And so I feel like for a lot of my life I've felt aimless. What will I do if I can't be the Pope, you know? Or can't be the US president, rather. But now I know I will just be the Pope. I've worked it out. I tend to prefer armor or dodge, or do I just go for both? Well, I think the primary defensive stuff in this game is actually speed. Getting 9% speed in a regular run is absolutely paramount. After that, I mean, have I gotten hit yet this wave? I don't know. Does that matter if I have armor or dodge? I have genuinely not been hit very much for the last 10 waves. Whoop. That time I got hit, and that time. I think I slightly prefer armor. Maybe not slightly. I think I significantly prefer armor. But yeah, do I like the term Kiwi for New Zealanders? Sure. Why not? I am chat's Pope. Oh, thank you. Cotillion branding's at 33 months. How are you doing? You ain't. Kiwi is just like it doesn't refer to the fruit or the bird, it refers to the people. You finally have something in common with Jorbs. You also cannot become president of the USA. Yet. You can't become president of the USA Yet. No lifesteal. HP region's worse. Dodge is worse. Speed doesn't work. So I remember going for rocks on this character once, but it seemed awful, I'm pretty sure. I just like died on wave like 12 or something. Ghost Scepter to Shredder with luck items for late game damage. Looks like the only one that I have on the character. It looks like I've lost 3 times and won once in my spreadsheet. So I don't have an answer better than Ghost Scepter yet. I mean, Ghost Scepter seems completely fine. I don't know. Let's just do it. Why would pruners be good? Because I like eating consumables to heal. When your son becomes the 69th state in 2038, will I be allowed to run for president? I don't know. That is an interesting question. I'm not sure what the answer to that is. I think attack speed's pretty good when you're going for Ghost Scepters. Ghost Flint or no? I'm gonna buy that. I think no. Double Horde is rare. What's it? Oh. The big thing here is that I'm going to play the entire run on 3% speed. That seems pretty bad. What did I miss? What? How do you miss that shot? Chunky, my friend. This is what happens when you combine the Ghost Scepters for wave 2. I have no damage. Oh, it's terrible. I just took speed. My brain. Alright, it's gonna make it harder. Current Tato is outdated. True. Gosh, I've got all of these other things going on in my life. I need to pull it together and focus on what really matters. This video game for children where you play as a potato with 6 guns. One of the potatoes has 12 guns? Holy shit. Holy shit seems like an appropriate response. Let's take a Ghost Flint now, because, I don't know, because it's there. Seems like a well-designed game for children. Why do all games have to have violence in them? Do you know what the reason is? Do you know what the answer to that question is? Is that we have a lot of cultural apparatus set up for communicating about violence. We know a lot of things about, like, the ways that you can hurt something, and yeah. It's kind of fucked up. Kind of fucked up. Anyway, that's the answer. I don't know how you'd design this game without violence. I don't know how it'd be like shooting basketball shots or something. Someone did a really good job of making a roguelite with no violence. They had it so you were basically like building your own pinball machine as you went, and you could add like abilities to the ball and stuff like that. And then there's a wry twist at the end of the story. And then they made it so that what the pinball machine had to do was kill zombies. because how else are you going to engage people in your game? Anyway. Cerna, thanks for the 42 months. I appreciate it. Any tips for winning with Jack on Danger 5? My main success has been with jousting lances. People say that guns work, I don't know. Have I ever won with Jack using guns? I don't know if I have. But people say it's good, so... I don't know if you trust people. Lucky Landlord has capitalism as violence, but the only other violence is you getting executed at the end of the game. Well, the purpose of the game is to execute your landlord, which I would argue is slightly violent. I don't think it's a purely pacifist revolution that's being envisaged by the politics of Lucky Landlord. You spend like 15 minutes playing a slot machine and then it tells you that your landlord was like boiled into a soup and you're like, yay! So I wouldn't say it's entirely non-violent. Although, it is maybe less violent than some things. Plate Up doesn't have violence. Probably not. Frostwider thanks for the 10 months. Going well. Golfy doesn't have violence. It very well may not, yeah. The aliens lick the cones and say yum instead of exploding. Gosh. Imagine if all of the weapons shot potatoes at the aliens and the aliens, like, sat down and had dinner when you had given them enough potatoes. Golf is full of ecological violence. Very true. One of the issues of our time. Not enough people are talking about how evil golf is. It's like, I mean, obviously I'm being a bit facetious, but also, like, seriously. I visited Vegas and, like, there should not be golf courses anywhere near Vegas. And yet there are, so that's fucked up. I think there's, like, policy being put into place to get rid of them. Mini golf is way better anyway. Mini golf's pretty sweet. I don't know if it's way better. It's okay though. I don't know what that is, Belak. Game seems harder when you can't get any speed. Okay, I don't know how to play this character actually. Let's try again. I do think that Ghost Scepter is a reasonable option, but I might be wrong. Regardless, it's one of the starts that you can get when you hit random, so I should learn it. You think it involves keeping your HP above 0 while reducing enemy HP below 1. I think probably, and this is a legitimate opinion of mine, I think that maybe taking speed for your second level up is not good on a character which cannot gain speed. We found out Alex's rival in a sword farting class is a 12-year-old child. I think I knew that actually. Well, I think I heard about that beginning. I feel like Alex is probably great with 12-year-old children. Alex used to DM for me in D&D. He really liked to introduce situations where we were in dungeons tied up. Just the kind of guy he is. He kind of looks like Ghost Scepter because of the -5 armor while getting only half the dodge bonus. It's true. This character has downsides. Fortunately, this character also has upsides. It's already wave 4. Not even guaranteed 2 weapons anymore. Hey Alex, how are you? I was just telling chat how you liked to roleplay having me tied up in rope. What does luck do in this game? It gives you higher tier rewards. And also it makes some items deal more damage. Do buildings care about your attack speed in this game? There's an item that makes it the case that they do, but if you don't have that item, they do not. I cannot get speed. I'll take the luck over the HP. I feel like I could go either way. fuck it. 3 blue scepters be more likely to get HP hits. 3 blue scepters probably deal about 60% of the DPS of 6 white scepters. So the question is, would you like to reduce your DPS by 40% to get maybe 2 health? My answer is no, but it's possible to have other opinions, I guess. Imagine having a nemesis who still thinks Santa is real. That could be your, like, that could be your trump card. The next time that you lose in sword fighting to a 12-year-old, you can be like, Santa isn't real. You don't lose to him? Sure. Me neither, Alex. Just googled Chunky's modifiers and already forgot. Welcome to the life of a Twitch streamer. I think my biggest realization recently about Twitch streaming, I talked about this a little bit on stream, but I think it's like genuinely true actually. I think that the reason that I have no interest whatsoever in ChatGPT is largely that I'm already used to talking to like faceless entities with questionable intellect. And I just like, I don't know. That was really interesting to me to realize, I guess. I guess you can take padding on this character. Do we just get insulted? I mean, I'm not saying you have no intellect or whatever. Just that I'm not sure how much it is. I want crit chance? I don't know. Probably not. There's a reason it's called ChatGPT. Exactly. Exactly. I thought you said you didn't fight children at Sword Club, Alex. Is that kid? Okay, so here's the deal. There are 2 possibilities in my mind. Either that kid has like pretty cool parents, or that kid has no parents. Which is true. Like either the child has parents who are enabling him to become a cool sword fighter, very counterculture, very hip. Or the child's parents were like killed in a Batman type incident, and now the child is training for revenge in the only way that he knows how. His mother knits while he beats you up. Gosh, I'm glad you have healthy hobbies, Alex. So yeah, this is how this wave goes when you have no AoE weapons whatsoever and 0% speed. Everybody loves wave 9. I do have 82 health now. Plus 2% damage for every 1% lifesteal you have, in brackets, minus 200. I've heard this is the best item in the game. I'm thinking about buying it. I guess I want that. Best item in the game, turn Chunky into Pacifist. I've heard Pacifist is strong. That's a red minigun? What? Uh, what? Okay. I mean, I'm gonna buy that. Don't feel so good. Alright, cool. Bandana like calipers would be good here. I can't afford the minigun yet. Holy shit, that's expensive. These don't recycle for enough. Cool. I mean, I guess I'll save for it then. Oh, luck is good on this character because it makes more consumables drop. Right. I can now just barely afford a minigun. luck for that one. Do you think the minigun will deal more or less damage than all 5 of my Ghost Scepters this wave? It would be really nice if I could not die. Wow. Minigun might do more damage that wave than the amount done by Ghost Scepter's total. Huh. I think that's a little extreme. Cool. Exactly, pick up the drops. This will heal me like once, maybe. I'll take that. A little bit desperate. Take that one. You got by the rhetorical question, rather than the chat stats being checked at the end of the wave. Oh, I was going to check the stats, I just forgot what I had said a few minutes ago by the end of the wave. I mean, it's fun to click next wave, because you get to do more potato gunning, so I think that's really the problem here. Well, maybe it isn't fun to do more potato gunning. I'm starting to have second thoughts. I still have 100 health. What a run. I no longer have 100 health. I'm dead. Okay. Oh my god. Let's think about this some more. I tried rock, I hated it. I went shredder. I feel like Ghost Scepters should be good. But if I like only buy attack speed? I want to try only buying attack speed. Chunky is just too chunky. We're rolling for attack speed, harvesting, luck. Those are like the only things that I care about. I mean, that's kind of attack speed. Sure. Just get bandana before wave 9. Oh, okay. Well, in that case. So I don't want movement speed. Still learning. There's no change to armor on this character. I lost the last round because I didn't pick S tier item, Bloody Hand. Kinda makes sense when you put it that way. Got it! Don't get it then. Okay. These ones I don't take. There's attack speed. There's luck. There's attack speed. Little frog? Probably not. Fiery Shrimp, thanks for 38 months. About to sign a lease for a 2-story tiny home apartment with a little garden plot in the perfect location in your city. I'm gonna start making pottery again and finishing school. Holy shit. Congratulations. That's really cool. I'm very excited for you. Having a comfortable space to live is such an underrated part of life. It's really hard to quantify how important that is. It's very important. So unless I want luck, I should roll this. I think I will take luck as well. Let's go 4 Ghost Scepters, 2 Fronts, and see how it does. I think I'll do okay. I already feel like this run is a 1. Perhaps some range, some melee damage. I roll again. Chance, attack speed. Take the blue range. Snail is probably the most important item in the game for this character. Legit. Suspect that is the most important item in the game. You just need a delta between your speed and the enemy speed, and Snail does that for us here. Our Tooth Wandering bot similarly good? Tooth should be. I don't know about Wandering bot. I feel like I'm not a huge fan of it, but I think it's like fine, I don't know. Delta sounds like math, no, like a river delta. You know what's a cool word? Isthmus. What are the etymology of isthmuses? Greek? I think it's Greek. I could see it being Greek. From the Greek isthmus. Oh, well, that's kind of boring. I was hoping for something interesting, more interesting than that. But okay, sure. I'll take the purple damage, why not? I think I am going for enough luck for cyber balls. Scope is like the opposite of attack speed. Is in fact a minus attack speed. That's attack speed. This is, yeah, okay, that one. I will take that. I like immediately hate it, but it's fine. It means neck or narrow passage in Greek. Huh. Is it in the Iliad? I expect you to just know that off the top of your head, but you can Google it as well. I wonder if I actually read that word. It is. What is my favorite isthmus? I think I grew up on one in Auckland. There was one in Tauranga when I went and visited my grandparents. It was pretty cool too. Definitely want that garden. What is my favorite isthmus? The next one. Do you think Brandon Sanderson will have a villain arc, like as a writer? Obviously, I hope not. But like, should we be prepared for that, maybe? Oh, that. Oh, it went the same way that I dodged. Somehow it missed me, but I hate it when that happens. Brandon Sanderson already had a villain arc? Oh really? Holy shit. I missed that. Check how much attack speed the shivs have given. Sure, we can take a look. I very nearly just automatically clicked on 12% speed. Like very, very nearly. It looks so good. We are at 14, 3, and 1, so 18 total. Secret Project 1 was really good. That's good. I think I have about 15 Brandon Sanderson books to read. I feel like trying to get to the consumables that are on the ground is more dangerous than not trying to get to them. Well, that didn't work. Interesting. Feels like something here should work. But that didn't. I mean, we could do a different thing, for sure. I kind of feel like, okay, I want to try 6 Ghost Scepters with only attack speed and not take a dagger. You're not going to read all of them, so there's not much point in reading any of them. You don't have to read his other books for the Stormlight Archives to be really good. I should probably buy the crates. Bags or whatever. We'll take this one. It doesn't have minus speed on it, so like, yeah. This is okay, I think. Series stands on its own pretty well. I mostly agree with that. Just lost to Weird Ghost on Sick. Did you die immediately at the start of the wave? Because that's kind of funny. Been listening to the Stormlight Archives as an ebook as a second read. That's cool. I need a commute in my life for me to consume ebooks, I think. There just isn't really any moment of my life where I want to listen to an ebook right now. The only Sandy books that don't stand alone are the 2 most recent Stormlight books. Really? You think like the Mistborn trilogy, you can jump into any part of it? I haven't read the Mistborn trilogy. So as far as I know, you might be right. Oh, the two most recent Mistborns. Gotcha. I feel like this went wrong somewhere. Wait. Okay, never mind. I feel like it's going great. Oh, this is Wild Mountain Time. I haven't listened to Wild Mountain Time in too long. What a pretty song. I thought it was Waltzing Matilda for a while. I guess they are both folk music-y. That is a real good item. It's a pretty decent item. Do you think I meant to spend 27 on this? Because it's possible I'm not meant to. It's possible I'm meant to go White Ghost Scepters and just take ranged damage. The upgrade is attack speed and damage and scaling faster, which is quite a lot. Wait, it's also got longer range. I wasn't expecting that. It seems like enough. Cake seems good. I don't think it's worth 27. I'm not sure that I got hooked by Caledon. I don't actually remember. He's such a main character, that guy. Like, way too much of a main character. What? I mean... Okay. So, here's the deal. I could lock that, but I'm just not going to. Stormlight Archives are definitely full of character arcs. There's no shortage of character development. Well, I don't know. Do the characters develop, or do they just have the same flaws forever? The flaws are at least interesting. Whatever, they're enjoyable to read. I like them. Armor and dodge. Sure. Sure. Attack speed. Sure, I'm rolling a lot. That one's okay. This one's okay. Imagine if Sanderson were a Twitch streamer, how many hours he would stream. Imagine if I were an author, how many books I would complete in 3 years. Maybe the takeaway from Sanderson writing so many books is just that everybody else sucks at writing. That's mean. We keep taking attack speed. We take more attack speed? Any of the old attack speeds? Does this upgrade? More cooldown, more range, more damage, more stats. Does seem like an okay upgrade. Cyberball has dealt 63 damage so far. It's pretty good. This is, like, noticeably better than last time I played Wave 9 with 6 Ghost Scepters. I have a lot more attack speed. That was kind of the idea. Alright. Don't think it's too late for a tractor. Range is interesting. I don't think I'm taking range at the moment. I might regret that later. Attack speed's good. More attack speed. I lose dodge. That's okay, maybe. Range damage. More bag. Terry Goodkind. That is not where I thought Terry was going. You see me passing on Piggy Bank a lot, but you found it really powerful when you've taken it. Yeah, it's really strong. You just like need a character who can save money, which means like you need to be killing the enemies. And I'm not killing the enemies. Every wave is leaving a billion enemies alive. Yeah, thanks for the 3 years. Appreciate it. We've learned that attack speed's pretty good. I mean, I'm gonna keep not taking that. Eventually I'll die because I'm not taking those. That's fine. Ugly tooth, sure. Yeah, I think so. Retreating that cat video 3 hours ago was not okay, just so you know, I'm still crying into my whiskey. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. I did put an appropriate content warning on it, I felt. My damage is entirely single target, so even if I, like, maybe do have enough damage to kill the elite, I still kind of can't because I need the damage to be on the other stuff in the wave. Or else the other stuff in the wave will kill me, unfortunately. Did I permanently remove 30% speed from him? Wait a second. Wait, that's really strong against elites, if that's how it works. I don't know if that's actually how it works. Seems like a pretty easy wave, to be honest. Cool script which pulls starting potato, starting weapon, and run win-loss automatically from logs. This game has logs? That's cool. I'm okay with typing things into the spreadsheet for now. Turns out all you actually have to do is like select the right offensive stats and then you win. Look at that. What a sensible game this is. And then I instantly died. It is a little bit unclear how I sustain what I'm building. Like usually I'd go lifesteal here, but I really can't. Oh. Like that, maybe? Maybe. Statue seems good. I am now a soldier gamer. Okay. %40 attack XP game, I guess. Vigilanteering already, yeah. I haven't played Dungeons of Dreadmore, no. Alright, everybody loves Wave 14. Especially when it has an elite on it. That elite might be dying, actually. Oh shit! That's pretty cool. So you can get out of the corner too. I have made it to a different corner. Torture seems very, very, very good. I had been thinking that torture was kind of the dream here. And then I found it, so look at that. You heard me, Sunzio. You lost your first real run of last spell. What does that mean? Like the first time that you played the game you lost, or you hadn't lost yet and you just lost now? Oh, you lost the first run after the tutorial? Have you considered getting better at the game? Yeah, if I were you, I would just play better. Anyway, you're welcome. Anyway. I played more last spell since last night. I have not. I have been thinking about it though. I kind of want to right now, honestly, but I want to play Sunhaven. Cool. So in the spreadsheet, I'm going to write. What am I going to write? I don't know. We'll work it out. 6 times ghosts out there, attack speed. Is that like it? Is that just how I think you should play this character? Maybe. Possibly. I took some ranged damage. That hit me for 27. Kind of unfair. I mean, torture is a thing that I have, but I also just have, you know, 280 max HP, so I think at some point you kind of just don't need sustain because nothing can possibly deal 280 damage to me in one wave. Luna, thanks for 27 months! Lupo Crudo, thanks for 17 months. Little Blobfish. I think those might be the ones that buff their friends. Unless they're something else. Some of them buff their friends, though. That might be what you're thinking of. I had thought that luck was important, but I really just don't. Feels like my best item is coffee, probably, which is a white item. Yo! That's fucking dead. Alright, cool. I'm gonna see what this is like with bounce / pierce. There are definitely some very, very strong assisting items that I haven't found. I think a baby with a beard, really strong here too. I got double statue though. I guess those are assist items. Oh. This doesn't really actually do anything, I don't think. Just recycle it. Banner seems very good, actually. What's my attack speed? 145. Oh, Alienize is probably a strong supporting item. Community support? Forgot this existed. Alright, cool. Wait a second. Now my ghost scepters don't get all the kills because the Alienize takes some. Wait. I wonder what the secrecy level of this stream will be this time. I don't think this stream is super secret. It's like, anybody with any sort of security clearance or, like, spouses and trusted family members is allowed in on this one. Which is basically everybody when you consider the size of this community. It's like how everybody's related to Charlemagne or Genghis Khan or whatever. Even with only 5 melee damage, this is hitting for 30. Kind of a lot. Oh hey, it's that one. Alright. Okay, I'll actually move, that's fine. I guess that hits me for 32 every time I get hit or something, so maybe I don't want to let it stand on top of me. So I need to actually write some stuff into the sheet here, because that's a build that it feels like it'll work every time if I execute it sensibly, but I have to actually do very specific things. Chunky has, gosh, that's a lot of stuff. Ghost Scepter start. Only stats are 6 times Ghost Scepter. All attack speed possible. Harvesting is fine, I guess. Looking for items, give attack speed and a little flat ranged damage eventually. This outscales game. I do have 45% crit here. I guess I took that because I was thinking that Tentacle would be my sustain, but like... Oh, also I took Alloy. The stuff I wrote is slightly stronger than what I actually did, huh? I should probably add enough range to actually hit things too. Is there a way I could do a goofy voiceover for more games? Well, potatoes don't sound like Goofy. I mean, you're talking about the voice of God, I believe. I don't think most games deserve the voice of God. In one wave that dealt 2,000 damage, I mean, okay. I was shooting at the bosses. Chunky. Where'd Chunky go? Chunky is max HP modifications are increased by 25%. Plus 1% damage for every 3 max HP. Plus 3 HP recovered from consumables. Minus 100% lifesteal. Oh, I guess take items which reduce enemy speed as well. Tooth and what's the other one called? Tooth and I don't remember what it's called. Shit. -3 / -5. Tooth and snail, thank you. You know what I think? I think that to facilitate people making spreadsheets of games, all games should let you copy and paste text out of them. I mean, it's the year 2023. Why can't I highlight and copy paste this? Like, come on. Mosidal Poppy, thanks for the 2 years. I appreciate it. You say thanks for the 3 years, Jim? 3 years. 3 years! 3-year anniversary with your girlfriend is the same day as 3 years of subbing to Jorbs. Did you sub to me, like, on your first date with your girlfriend? Sounds like a fun first date. You subbed 4 years ago, but have missed the months. I understand. Alright, well-rounded. You can really play this character however you want, I think. I am pretty sure that my opinion of this character is a SMG is the easiest one. I haven't made a tab on my spreadsheet for this character yet, so let's get an SMG one, see how it feels, and then maybe I'll have a strong opinion that this was good or bad. Oh no. Your girlfriend would have loved to watch Jorbs as a first date. Sadly, you went to Wendy's instead. I don't know. It's not so bad. Just take ranged damage? I don't know. Kind of want ranged damage, right? So, it'd be easier to go SMGs if I was offered SMGs. Your girlfriend doesn't know about me? We've been dating for 3 years. Such an important part of your life. Me, I mean, not your girlfriend. Question whether this character is truly well-rounded. What are my stat bonuses? Max HP, speed, harvesting. God, that's so broken. How could you possibly not win as this character? Probably just do whatever you want. Your girlfriend loves Zephyr. Relatable. So do I. There's a part of my book which has Zephyr in it, like a paragraph about him. And I was reading my book in bed because I have a paper copy now, so I can like read a paper copy of my book, which is very exciting. And I got up to the part that was about him, and I was like, Zephyr, you were in the book. And I showed him like the page with like the Zephyr on it. And then I read for him in my like talking voice. And I said like his name out loud while I was reading from the book, and he started purring so loud. Oh my god, it was so cute. I think there's 0% chance that that cat understands what a book is, but I think he does understand that like I like him and that I was saying his name. And that counts for something. I really want these items, so I guess I will buy them. Actually, do I want minus lifesteal? I think so. Is the music currently an instrumental version of Coldplay's Paradise? Probably. Sounds like it. This is a Pandora station that is seated off a really nice instrumental guitar. And apparently Pandora believes that people who like really nice instrumental guitar also like really nice instrumental guitar covers of Coldplay songs. Which, like, I don't know. I feel a little attacked. Pardon's pretty good. I don't think I need it. Paul, links for 22 months. Does the shop in this game make this game technically an auto-battler? It's like an auto-battler if you controlled the auto-battling. In fact, I think a lot of games are like an auto-battler if you controlled the battling. To be honest, with how much attention I pay to the, like, controlling the wave and stuff, I think it's pretty close to fair to say that I'm just playing an auto-battler. Like, I kind of do some stuff in the shop phase, and then I just, like, watch what happens. I guess, in theory, I'm controlling the character. I suppose, technically. engineer and soldier are auto battlers. Possibly true. Possibly true. Ow. There's our lifesteal. So something that I have sort of come to believe about this game is that survivability is better achieved with sustain than max HP. If you're playing a character which has good sustain, which I don't feel like I phrased that very well. I think when you're shooting lots of SMGs, lifesteal is very good sustain. And I think it is better to spend your money on armor and lifesteal than it is to spend your money on armor and max HP. I think you end up effectively having more sustain over the course of a wave that way. Is this true? I don't know, but it's like my current theory. I have 0 lifesteal. It's wave 8. Oh man, I don't love it. True. Oh my god, well-rounded is such a good name for a potato. Imagine a well-rounded potato. You misunderstand how calculations work in this game, or is coffee just 8% damage up? Well, there's a lot of weapons that don't queue off attack speed. A lot of damage sources that don't queue off attack speed anyway. So there's that. And with how the multiplication works, if you have like plus 400% attack speed already, that point having a little bit of percent damage is more important than getting more attack speed. But yeah, in general, coffee is really good. Unless you don't benefit from attack speed at all somehow. There is an effective attack speed cap. Is there? This is interesting. I'm down. Attack speed is also better with lifesteal. True. I would agree that my theory makes sense, Poison Burger. That's why I have it. It makes sense just like my other theories. Like, for example, that Ghost Scepter is the best weapon in the game. Why isn't well-rounded round? They are an oval. I mean, ovals are kind of round, aren't they? I feel like ovals are kind of round. Thought about Gummy Berserker there. Kind of round 2, honestly, you might go potato yourself. How many hands do you have? That's like one of the first questions you need to ask. If it is between 1 and 12, you could be a potato in this game. Actually, between 0 and 12. I forgot about full. There is no algebraic formula for the circumference of an ellipse. Seriously? I don't believe you. What? Really? No. What does algebraic mean? Does image round up, down, or to the nearest integer? I don't actually know. My answer is I am not sure. Image rounds to the nearest potato. I done a slingshot run. I have done a slingshot run. Slingshot is pretty strong. Is this a horde? This is a horde, right? Pretty sure this is a horde. Alright, well that was kind of scary. The only way to express the exact circumference on an ellipse involves infinite series. It's cool that math is in again. I feel like math had a real heyday in like the 1800s, but it's kind of not being super cool for a while now. Yeah, like math and chess having resurgences, that's interesting. I think as a world, we're just becoming less cool. I think that's what it is. I think if we time traveled back to the 90s, we'd be made fun of. Global less schooling. Yeah. I wonder if there's another way we could express that. I would like a little bit of health now. I'll take 5% crit chance instead. No one can stop me. You think philosophy is coming back? Oof. Oof. Oh no. When would you rather live? The 1960s. Everyone is sexually repressed. Smoking is cool for adults and children. You're not allowed to go to movies. The movie has a married couple sharing a bed. At any moment, nuclear weapons could destroy the entire world. But at least people aren't nerds. For now. No TikTok though. Imagine if the Soviet Union had managed to get TikTok installed on Americans' phones during the Cold War. Nice thing about the good parts of the 60s is that those things are largely still around. Wait, the good parts or the bad parts? Hey, it's that. Let's take that. You can just listen to classic rock. That's the entirety of the good stuff from the 60s. If I were in the 60s for a while, there are definitely some jazz musicians I would have liked to see perform live. I'm running out of ideas. It'd be probably nice to hit up some like nature, unspoiled nature. That could be kind of cool. Although honestly, I live in the Pacific Northwest. Isn't that hard for me to do that in the year 2023? Probably live in one of the best places in the world for that. Not a hippie, but would totally have gone to Woodstock. Hell yeah. So I lose 7% attack speed. But I gain 2 ranged damage. Do you think that makes us deal more or less damage? I think it makes it deal more. Also, I have a baby with a beard now. It didn't change its cooldown. I'm not sure if I believe that. Oh yeah, that hurts. I don't think I played this wave correctly. On the bright side, everything's fucking dead. Cool. Some popcorn now. I don't think I've ever heard popcorn pop this fast. It might be nice to have a better reason for doing things like knitting. Feels nicer to be productive when it's not obsolete by technology. when I was in school, they had us go to like basically a tourist attraction thing where you could spend a day without modern technology. And it was kind of sweet. I don't know, it was alright. I should really be dying. I should really be buying, sorry, not dying, Freudian slip. I should really be buying defensive stats at the moment. That's okay. Killing stuff is a defensive stat, I suppose. That's exactly why you don't buy scopes, you just can't be bothered to do the math, because math is evil. I guess probably the range on them is a relevant stat. I think you do need range, because some of the best range damage items have minus range on them. Anyway, I think I would have enjoyed the experience more, but they had us do like a class session and they made me right-handed, which is like, you just don't need to be that true to life, you know? You can be like, this is what technology was like in the 1800s, and they would have made you write with your right hand, but we're not going to. But that's not what they did. Those fucks. I mean, they took it seriously. They took it seriously. It was kind of, I don't know. I'm not sure that I actually would have preferred not to have that experience, I guess. Because now I remember how fucking infuriating and awful that was. A nice reference point, somehow. When thinking about history. So as long as I don't get hit twice, I'm doing really well. Imagine getting up to a point where I have 2 HP instead of 1 HP. Or 3 HP? I guess 3 HP. Handwriting is fucked up for life because you're really bad at it and you don't care enough to deal with that. Yeah, I mean, I think that's fine. That was the opposite of defensive stats. Just a random red SMG. I don't think I need that shit. I will take this. Seems fine. Okay. Nope. 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 Discrimination against left-handed people is simultaneously one of the stupidest forms of discrimination and one of the funniest. Yeah, some people sure were really dumb and caused immense suffering and harm because of it for absolutely no fucking reason. Ah, humanity. Alright, cool. I'm glad I'm not in charge of anything. Although, I can't imagine it'd be that bad. I feel like just like being aware that other people can have a different experience of the world from you is like, that probably takes care of most of the hurtful shit that's been done in the course of history. I'm in charge of Twitch chat. I don't know if that's true. Like if I told you all to do something, there's like definitely not 100% that you'd all do it. We found Potato, so run over. Well done. Congratulations, everybody. Holy shit, focus. I appreciate your enthusiasm. What-handedness is the six-handed Brotato. I think clockwise, based on day of the week. Do you think having 6 hands would make it easier or harder to play an instrument? On the one hand, you have 6 hands, but on the other hand, you have to coordinate 6 hands. Oh, I get it. Okay. Hold on just a second. I have to... There you go. I just felt left out. I wanted to make the joke as well. This is it. The final wave. Hey. Some survivability. I've been looking for that for a while. I'm a 69-month subscriber to myself. Nice. So hits are hitting me for 20, which means I have 3 hits, which... If I got hit 3 times faster than I can heal, like, I would deserve to die. To be honest. I mean, in the game, not IRL. Gotta love yourself. Who is this well-rounded? Is it hyphenated or 2 words? It's hyphenated. Well-tatoed? Thank you. 5 max HP, 5 speed, 8 harvesting. Well-rounded looks both doubtful and determined. Well, it's in the name, right? Shbiddy. Let me go grab myself some water to drink. I'll be right back. Did Thingamajig come out yet? Where is it? Where'd it go? Sunhaven. Looks like no. Unlucky. We're deploying our final build with last few polished things to the public beta environment in the next hour or so, at which point we'll need to quickly test a few things one last time to make sure it's all good. As soon as we validate that the build on the PBE is good to go, we'll release the game to live. Yo! I may be a Sunhaven gamer for a bit later today. How does 167 attack speed work? You just attack 167 times all at once. I don't actually know. I think it means that I think 100 attack speed doubles your attack speed, and 167 attack speed divides the amount of time that it would take to attack, usually by 2.67. I think that's how it works. Maybe. Numbers go up, who cares? I'm kind of into that. I'm kind of into that approach. Alright, I'll be right back. It is the magical farming game, Whalerfish. The last spell released yesterday. Yeah, I played that, or 2 days ago? Yesterday. Played that yesterday. Gosh, my understanding of the progression of time is like struggling a bit. So anyway, Speedy. So like, going for lances here makes a lot of sense, but I think I want to go Shurikens. I've gone lances before. The thing I don't like about lances is they attack so slowly. Like, Shurikens attack twice as fast and have a bunch of bounces. Let's go Thief Dagger. I don't know. Let's try out Shuriken, Speedy. Speedy with Lance is super fun. But I feel like that's just that, like, Speedy is super fun. I'm not sure that that's actually got anything to do with the lances. Like, look at how fast I run. This is awesome. Imagine if you could run this fast in real life. Your problems would never catch up with you. So to get Shurikens going, we want crit chance. Sure. You reckon you could run from one end of your screen to the other pretty fast, provided nothing was scaled in any way? You think you could run faster than Speedy? I don't know. It's Speedy runs pretty fast. Admittedly, Speedy is quite small. That is admittedly true. Are the potatoes normal potato sized? That is a really interesting question. What is a normal potato size? Some potatoes are bigger than others. I guess insanity is my item, huh? Oh, 2 of them. You're just making all these potato-sized ninja stars. I mean, probably the American arms industry. Let's be realistic. Weirdly, the aliens and the Brotato were both equipped by the Americans. A lot of coupons. I can only have 5 of these. I already have 3. Does any other weapon give the potato hands? Huh. Probably? I feel like the guns have hands gripping them. I guess I'm not 100% certain, but I would say I'm more than 50% on it. Sure, there are also fists. There's also the weapon that is literally called hand. Let's go lifesteal. Does this character have any downsides? You start with -3 armor, I guess? This character seems kind of broken. Yeah. Character seems kind of broken. Speedy outran all the downsides. I guess the downside is that if you stand still, you get minus 100 armor. But why would you stand still? Seems easily solved. I don't know if I wanted to know that, Theodore. I'll be honest with you. I think I could maybe have lived my life without knowing that ever. It only makes statue not work if you stand still and get hit when you have statue. Like, you could take statue and then stand still, as long as you don't get hit. Honestly, having minus 100 armor also just isn't as bad as it sounds like it is. If you have a decent amount of max HP, you're still not gonna get one shot. I was stuck in a cap for a week, but I bring Brotato. The last spell, or Against the Storm. I mean, Against the Storm is the one that I haven't played much of, so I would say that, but feels kinda... I mean, my answer doesn't have much to do with which one I most want to play. It's more which one I haven't played that much of. New Against the Storm content's really good. Haven't looked at it. I saw they added like modifiers or something. Don't remember. Have we found any speed yet? I'm not actually planning to take any speed. Like, I think 30% speed's pretty good. I know that I get more damage if I take more speed, but like, I don't know, this is fine. I am not lacking for damage. % speed power generator. Maybe if I get a power generator, I will care about that. Take that. It does lose me. A little bit of lifesteal, but that's okay. Adding Twitch integration and viewer participation stuff. And the new species is home. Oh, new species is out. That's really cool. I think I'm going to like let that game sit until it heals. very different from what it was before. I just don't... I don't know if I like that game that much, playing it at max difficulty with max meta progression. I think I like the unlocking everything part of that game, which realistically, I don't know how many times I want to do that. Probably not that many. Okay, so walking to the enemies makes you take damage. Learning a lot here. Okay. This feels like an early extra stomach. Also, there's a garden in the same shop. So that felt like a run-winning store. I think this is over now. I want to buy all of this. I'm just gonna buy all of this. Okay. GG, my friend. I think I stopped moving a lot in that boss fight usually, so that was actually kind of spooky. Didn't want to get hit by it while I wasn't moving. Take 100. Yeah, okay. Hunting trophy seems kinda obscene right now. Second stomach, it feels like it should have a downside. You are correct. It certainly does. Maybe like less HP regen or something? I don't know. Feels like it should have some sort of flavorful downside. The downside of doing nothing when you buy it. I mean, not sure it does nothing when you buy it. It does something in the literal next wave that you buy, so. You don't heal up the consumable that you eat at max HP. That's kinda... sure, I guess. I'll give it to you. Sad tomat? I just really like sad tomat, honestly. I just think it's cute. Gaining 10 max HP per round is totally pogging off, but like, if you gain 10 max HP in a round, you have pogged off. makes you feel bad when you don't get 10 max HP. It really, really doesn't. I'm still feeling great. Nope. Sure. Use some damage percentage. I have a vigilante ring, don't I? And I'm at negative damage percent. Slightly more than negative damage percent. It's only wave 14. I'm gonna get brutal. Brutal, but not for me. Barricade for only minus 92 armor while standing still. That's one way we could do it. Is there a point to picking up the chests during combat? They heal you? Boom. I'm not very strong. Cool. Yep. Alright. Decent shopping. You know what I haven't gotten recently? Potato. I haven't gotten potato since the last run, which frankly is too long. The big thing that picking that up during the wave does for me is it makes sure I get the +1 max HP for it, from extra stomach, which gives me a +1 at max HP if I pick up a consumable while at max HP. This way, even if I end the wave not at max HP, I will still proc that. Am I meant to take this? Doesn't feel like it matters for any reason ever. Stronger feed or second stomach? Feed from the popular indie hit Slay That Spire. I'm gonna go HP regen and lifesteal, because why not? How much money has this made me? A bit. Never seen community support before? Yeah, it's a really positive channel. Bloodleechron? Exciting. Let's do it. I'm down. It's dead, chat. I can time my fruit pickups to be while I have max HP, probably. If I feel like trying. Also, I'm pretty sure if I just like those can't all not be when I have max HP, right? 10 melee damage. Oh wait. More armor. Me. You need to go to bed, but you also need to know if I will ever get another potato. Ain't that the truth? Shuriken looks like an absolutely bonkers weapon. It takes a little bit to get rolling. But yeah, once it's rolling, it does this. Also a giga high roll for this run. Maybe true, I don't know. I feel like my start was that strong. I feel like after like wave 10 I got really strong. I thought my start was pretty reasonable. Probably don't need that. Oh my god, there's another wave after this still? Do I think Brotato and Vampire Survivors are in the same universe? And will they have a crossover game? I hope so. I hope so. Those wrong. What other things do you think they're in the same universe as? I wonder if they're in the same universe as Friends. I had a roommate whose first language was Portuguese. And she learned English by watching Friends. And even though she had gotten to a point where she knew English very well, she still liked to watch Friends in the evenings. Like as a sort of a comfort thing. Just got like used to watching it, I guess. And holy shit, that show's not funny. Let me tell you something about whether that's a good show or not. wonder exactly what speed you need to just run through those circles. Felt like I was about right at it. Would be funnier with armed sentient potatoes. Yeah, I think so. I never wrote well-rounded into the spreadsheet. And then this was Speedy, who we beat with Shurikens. Which I really do think were a lot stronger than Lances, for what it's worth. Speedy has 30% speed. +1 melee damage per 2% speed. -100 armor while standing still, and -3 armor. Current strategy, Shurikens take lots of crit early to get them rolling. Win is easier from there. How do you beat level 5 of the champ where you can only use one gun? I think I just took SMG and then kept on making it stronger. You want to take lots of damage mods or something? I don't remember. Oh, farmer time. It's Farmer Jorbs. I didn't get potato last run, by the way. Harvesting gives you materials and experience at the end of every wave and goes up by 5% every wave. I think I'll lock that for later, but we just take pruners and roll for more of them right now. Sure. You aren't Giga High rolling if you don't get a potato. Agree. How could you be? Just logically speaking. What do you think are the most popular baby names in potato culture? Alright, I did it. I successfully got 6 pruners. The run is now over. Little Mr. Potato Head. Mr. Potato Head Jr. Do I want HP regen? I don't think so. Ow. It was very rude of those to shoot me. But Jorbs. I'm sorry, I cannot be contained. How do you say no to that shop? Farmer looks so happy, of course. You get to use ghost weapons. How could you not be happy? Wait. Neither of them worked. It's a bit concerning. Maybe Pruner is just too good a weapon. They do kind of attack fast, the Pruners, I mean. Alright, they're working. We're good. We need to put Ghost Pruner in the game. I think that might be what Farmer is. Farmer kind of makes pruners into ghost weapons. Probably isn't worth fighting these on the farmer. Thing that I have realized, I'm taking damage which is costing me harvesting, and they drop 50% materials anyway. I don't think it matters much. I think we will be fine because we are farmer. My current belief is that farmer is very strong, and I will not be able to do things poorly enough that I actually die on this character. But we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. There's a wave 12 horde. Hey, Spanzo! Whew. Okay. You're surprised how many hours you've logged onto Brotato. It's second most after Slay the Spire now of recent years. Nice. I'm glad you are enjoying it. I've also been enjoying some brotating. How's this doing? 2. I'm sure we'll do better now. Why am I locking this? I have like, I don't know. There are 3 things in this game that I see and always buy. None of them are particularly good. Okay, Baby with a Beard is kinda good, but maybe not when you have 0 ranged damage. Me when it's time for wave 9. Me and the boys. When it's wave 9 time, let's take some luck. Let's have positive luck, maybe. Sure, I'll take 10 harvesting. I don't know. That one. That one, that one, that one. Definitely garden. We found the only time you don't want Baby with a Beard is when you have a lot of piercing and you don't want to bounce. Finally stopped trying to do everything on 5 difficulty and you unlocked all the characters. Items. Charm. Question about Soldier, how do you deal with elites when they're constantly on top of you, but you have to stay still to do damage? You can make small movements with Soldier, and it won't stop you from shooting. That is the forbidden strat with Soldier. It feels kind of silly that it works. That is my opinion anyway. Going well. Not going well. What the fuck? What just happened? Maybe I shouldn't have taken ghost weapons. It's probably the answer. Gentle Alien was, I mean, I know that Gentle Alien is not good with this character. I wanted to style on the game. I think I needed more attack speed, mostly. How much did the ghost weapons give? I think 9 from Ghost Flint, actually, because there was 2 and then I sold it. Yeah, I think I mostly just needed more attack speed. Is Sunhaven made yet? Also, like, that wave felt like it had way too many enemies.